My name is Teala Stampley. I am the co-founder of the nonprofit organization Creative Minds, Ladies in Flats. My topic is we have to love we so we can be free, talking about the Black community and how we need to learn to love and uplift ourselves. In order for us to be free, we have to learn to love one another. And the Black community is not just the hood or the inner city. The Black community is Black skin collectively. Let me fix this rug so I don't get to tripping. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all feeling tonight? We outside, y'all. No mask, get to show our teeth and smile and things. Been working on my teeth, so I'm happy to be up here smiling. All right, so again, my name is Teala Stampley, and I am a proud West Side Chicagoan, and I am the co-founder of the Creative Minds, Ladies in Flats nonprofit organization. The mission of our organization is to uplift our community and change the way we see ourselves. Now, I say change the way we see ourselves because, in my opinion and from my experience, because I've been Black my whole life, and from what I've experienced, I feel as though as a community, we have a low self-esteem. We don't value ourselves as a community the way that we should. And this has been my experience. Growing up, my father loved watching the news. I mean, all day, every day, don't understand it, it's so depressing. And what was received for me from watching the news and seeing different movies, subconsciously, I was starting to have this idea of Black people in my head, even though I was experiencing Black people every day. On the news, I was seeing us killing each other all the time, us going to jail. Black people are animals, we are criminals. So subconsciously, in my back pocket, when I would walk down the street and I would see a Black man, I clench my purse a little bit. And I don't even wear purses. I find somebody's purse and I clench it. I get a little nervous. Oh, and don't let them have dreads. In my head, I'm dead. Okay? But this is the reality of what I was starting to believe, because this is what I seen on TV. This is what the news said. This is what was perceived. This was what we slaves, everything negative you could think of, our Black skin, ooh, ew, right? But what did I really experience in life? What was my reality? My mom is Black, my dad is Black, my sisters are Black, my family is Black. What did I experience? Are we animals? Are we criminals? I don't know if y'all met any Black people, but we kind of lit, you know? This melanin is popping. You know, we are the life of the party. We are culture. We are so much. We are royalty. That is what we are. So when people say stay woke, this is what they mean, being asleep and not even being aware that you were asleep. I didn't know I was asleep all them years. If you would have told me that I felt this way about Black people, I'd look at you like, no, I don't. I don't feel that way. I don't get scared when Ray Ray walks up. I do. Okay? But being woke and starting to believe and starting to see, because we know that there is a system that's out there and that's designed, and it's working very, very well. But there's a system that's put in place for us to feel and to believe this way, and not just Black people. If I'm Black and I believe this, what did other people see? How do other people feel about Black people when you see them? Yeah, your Black friend is cool, but what about this random Black guy, this random Black woman that pulls up? How do you feel about her or him? And that is where the passion and that is where the motivation for our organization has come from and has stemmed from. Now, I hate to be one of those people who has a problem but no solution. So what have we done? We've marched. We've taken it to the streets. We walked through the west side of Chicago and we chanted their names. Cordero McGee, Goopers, Marshall. These are people who were killed in our own neighborhoods, and their voices, their names deserve to be heard as well. So that's what we did. We walked through and we said their names. I was a little nervous because, you know, you say the wrong person's name. Maybe you walk down the block of the person who killed him, you know? But it needs to be said. They're still victims. Nobody deserves murder, in my opinion. Because as long as we are human, as long as we have blood, as long as we can breathe, there's room for redemption. So these are victims. We don't need to just be upset when Black people are killed by others. We need to be upset when Black people are killed, period. So that's why we walk through the streets. That's why we said their names. We passed out cards to Black men that says, Black men, you are kings and we love you. Because we do. We are royalty. We have to love we so we can be free. During the Thanksgiving, we went through the neighborhood on the west side, because that's where I'm from, and we passed out plates, not just to the homeless. We passed out plates to people who worked too late. Maybe they couldn't make a plate. We passed out plates to the man who didn't have any family, the woman who don't have any family, but just a hot meal instead of going to McDonald's or going to Popeyes to get that chicken sandwich. We passed out a hot meal of soul food, maybe something that you had growing up. And it felt good to have a nice hot plate. The people were so appreciative, and that's what we wanted to do for Christmas. We passed out gifts, not to kids. We had a couple gifts to kids, but the mission, the purpose was to pass out gifts to adults, to pass out gifts to our brothers and our sisters and say, Merry Christmas. Here's a gift for you. And we went through one spot on Chicago Avenue, and there were some guys outside the sun were pursuing as thugs. And my sister was like, let's give them some gifts. Purse clutch. But we did. We went out there, and even though I had this perception in my head that, oh, they don't want these gifts. They're not going to want this. This ain't what they want. They probably want something fancy that we don't have. We just have some socks, sanitary napkins for the women, some Vaseline, face masks, different things like that. But we gave them those gifts, and the appreciation and the gratitude, the love that was in their faces, it was amazing. It was life-changing to just see that all we have to do is little small acts of kindness and keep that momentum going, the love. We want to spread love. I love you. I love all of y'all. We want to spread the love, keep that momentum going. Because that little spark that I saw in them, that spark of love, we want to stop it from being a spark and just being a straight fire is the idea. And that's what we're doing. We got to order. I'm the director of our mentor program. Right now, we're just working with young ladies, but eventually I do want to work with kings, but I got to find a king to lead our kings. So now I'm working with our queens and helping them to become intentional and unapologetic adults, helping them with that transition from childhood to adulthood, because I don't know if y'all woke up 18 or 21 and became responsible and accountable and intentional, but I didn't. 30 years and I'm still learning that stuff. So I want to help them so they can reach their highest potential. That is the purpose. That is our goal. And if you guys want to get involved, you have an idea of something that we can do, some more stuff that we can try. Maybe you feel like marches ain't working. Maybe you feel like a mentor program ain't working. What's the idea that you have that would help us to keep the momentum going, to make that spark turn into a fire? I got my business cards. Holla at me, let me know. Email address is contact us at creativeminds.lif.org. We want to hear from you. If you want to get involved, you know a king who can help us lead these kings, let me know. Because we have to love we so we can be free. Thank you, guys. That's my time.